As you wish. Janet didn't like people. She said so often. To their faces. Too loud, she'd say. Too nosy, too needy. She snapped at neighbors, glared at cashiers, and grumbled at kids just for laughing too close. Even her family kept their distance, never quite sure what version of Janet they were going to get. She just wants to be left alone, they said. Then let her, others replied. So she got what she wanted. It started on a Wednesday. She walked into her usual coffee shop, ordered her drink, waited. No one looked at her. No one handed her anything. Not even a glance. Hello, she said. No response. She raised her voice, slammed her hand on the counter. Still nothing. Janet rolled her eyes and left. Probably new staff. Probably clueless. At the grocery store, the same thing. She reached for a cart and another woman walked right through her. Not around. Through. Janet jumped back. The woman kept walking. She spoke, shouted, screamed. No one turned. No one stared. By the time she got home, something had shifted in her chest. Not fear. Not yet. Just unease. She called her sister. No answer. She tried again. Still nothing. She walked next door and knocked. Her neighbor passed the window, looked right through her. The fear crept in slow. Days passed. She tried to stand in front of people, wave, block doors, scream in someone's face. Nothing. She walked into traffic. Cars swerved without ever seeing her. No horns, no screams, just silence. At first it was peaceful. No small talk, no judgment, no eye contact. No one asking her to do anything. She slept in, walked anywhere, took what she wanted off shelves. Sat in movie theaters alone. But by the end of the first week, the silence started to hum. Every breath echoed too loud. Every space felt wider. She sat in the middle of the park one afternoon, watching families play, and whispered, "I'm still here." Her voice cracked. I didn't mean it. She watched a child trip and fall, crying for his mother. The mother scooped him up, kissed his forehead. Janet wept. She walked the city at night just to hear other people's footsteps. By the second week, she wasn't angry anymore. She wasn't anything. She stood in her sister's kitchen and begged, screamed through tears for a single look, a single touch. Nothing. One night, she left a message on a fogged bathroom mirror. I'm sorry. No one read it. She sat on her own porch the next day, hands shaking in her lap, and whispered to the wind, "Please, I just want someone to see me." And for the first time in days, something moved. A shadow across the yard. Tall, still, watching. Not a person. Not quite. She stood. It didn't. She whispered again, "Do you see me? Please leave a like and subscribe. Comment and let me know what you think or would like to hear."